Hello. I want to take a few minutes here at the end of the year to talk about your police department. 2014 has been a year of change for the Farmington Police Department, with numerous retirements among senior command. Soon after I joined the agency, I spoke of one of our biggest challenges this year being the many changes in the leadership of the department, down to the sergeant and corporal level. We've made numerous promotions, with several more coming in the next few months. This much change so quickly creates several issues, not the least of which is the loss of so much experience in leading the department. However, we have managed to continue moving forward with a variety of things even though we are going through this transition. An important area for the department has been our staffing. We have been and continue to actively recruit for open positions throughout the department. From records clerks to sworn officers, we have openings, and we want to talk with you if you have any interest in working in law enforcement. I say this often to people who talk with me about working here. Don't just wonder about it. Pick up the phone and talk with one of our recruiters. Join the Citizens Academy or a Women Against Crime class and find out for yourself what a job at FPD entails. Other new projects include our significant increase in the amount of information we put out through a variety of social media sources. Our Facebook page is growing. We are currently launching our new mobile PD app, and we are experimenting with other things, such as video and Twitter, to get information to you about good and bad things that are happening in our community. Also, we have begun a volunteer program for which we are actively seeking interested people. There are a variety of things that you can assist us in, from helping during significant events like parades or Connie Mack, to being a visible presence in our parks and on our bike trails. We have launched our RAD campaign, Report Aggressive and Drunk Drivers. This campaign encourages each of us in the community to report suspected DWIs or drivers who are placing the community at risk. This year, our DWI enforcement has resulted in the most arrests in the past 5 years and will be around a 20% increase from 2013. We have had citizens killed in alcohol-related crashes and others badly injured. The dangers of driving while intoxicated are well documented. We must not become complacent in this danger or accepting of the risks that our loved ones will be hurt or killed by this behavior. In Farmington, we must work together to keep our streets safe. We have had hundreds of calls over the past 6 months, and our officers respond and attempt to contact the reported vehicle. As many as 35% of our DWI arrests in the span of a given month have resulted from citizen callers. People frequently ask me what they can do to make our community safer. Calling 911 when you see a suspected DWI is one quick, easy way to make Farmington safer for everyone. Finally, I want to talk a little about current events in policing around the country. Let me begin by saying I don't know all the facts in any of the 3 or 4 cases that have caused the most controversy recently. I will not comment on the actions of an individual officer from another community I know very little about. However, so much of the discussion I have watched and heard have been nothing short of destructive to relations between police and their communities. These discussions are often populated with broad, sweeping generalizations about the police, as if every agency and every officer is the same. There are nearly 18,000 law enforcement agencies around the country, with hundreds of thousands of men and women working to help their community. I have listened to scathing language used to describe the motives of men and women who volunteered to protect our community. Most of us know the vast majority of our citizens strongly support our officers. I won't sit here and tell you that we are perfect or don't have room for improvement. However, I see the men and women at FPD and the other law enforcement agencies in San Juan County, and I know that the vast majority of them are hardworking, caring, dedicated people who are doing all they can to make our community safer. Some are military veterans who served in combat defending our country and came home to pursue another profession working to protect us. Nearly everyone who joins our agency lists a desire to help people as one of their main reasons for wanting to serve. The Farmington Police Department is absolutely devoted to being a professional agency that works with our citizens. I want you to know that we spend a great deal of time investigating our employees before they are hired, training them and establishing policies for them to follow, and then supervising and ensuring that the best service possible is delivered. Employees are disciplined and terminated when their conduct does not conform to our standards. We have a Citizens Police Advisory Committee we work with to provide oversight of our internal investigations. Finally, we are committed to being open with you when we do make mistakes or have problems. This past fall, we suffered through a very disappointing incident in our evidence room. It was important to us that we present the facts to you as quickly as we knew them. Equally, it was important to let you see the steps we are taking to fix things and move forward. Bringing the Daily Times staff into our meetings was not something I had ever done before, but we felt strongly there was nothing to hide and everything to gain by including them as we addressed the issues. We hope that openness gave you more confidence in us. I strongly believe you should be very proud of the men and women of the Farmington Police Department, your police department. We look forward to working closely together to make this a community where people feel safe, where people want to visit, and where people want to live. We wish you a very safe holiday season and all the best in the coming year. Thank you.